Digital Foundry are wrong. I must be missing something here, guys, because I just saw a Digital Foundry video on Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 Pro, and I was shocked. There is so much. Oh, but the quality mode has a little bit nicer this. There's some more pixels here. There's some more pixels there in quality mode. Like, I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand Digital Foundry videos, but if you have a PS5 Pro, you need to be playing this on performance. Like, you have to play this on performance. It is by far the better mode. It just looks better. Can you tell which mode this is? Can you see the difference? Which one looks better? We are racing drivers. We play racing games, sim racing game, arcade racing games, side by side. Which one looks better? The one on the left looks better. It just looks so much better. It's smoother. It's just like buttery smooth. I have to be missing something because it was so like, oh, you know, they're not too far apart, and this one is on. It's miles different. Like if you're wondering what mode to play on PS5 Pro, play on the damn performance mode. That's the video. I don't understand how you can review Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 Pro and not say performance mode is miles better. I'm not even labeling it in this video. Normally I go, oh, this is this mode, this is this mode. It's so blatant to see. And there's even the quality mode when I saw sometimes they're like, oh, there's 3 more pixels in the sea here 3 miles away, and therefore you can make out a seagull on the other island. Like, I don't even think it always looks better. I just prefer the performance mode so much more than quality. And when I'm driving in any racing game, I'm looking for apexes. I'm normally crashing through fences, crashing into bushes, trying to avoid a truck, and then spinning out of control. That's a bit embarrassing. We'll have to resync the footage here. But that's what I'm doing in racing games. Like, traffic is coming at me fast. I'm making split decisions. I even feel like the game handles better in the performance mode. I can't put my finger on it. I don't want to say that for sure, but I feel like it handles better in performance mode. But that might just be me playing in higher frame rates. I did all of the testing in Gran Turismo 7 when they launched 120Hz mode, and I think 120Hz mode is far. I think you drive faster in 120Hz. Like, stuff is just much easier to read. You're much more connected with the car. You know, I've tested that. I've done all the videos on it. You know, sim racing on a PC, you can go up to like whatever frame rate. I've done 240Hz frame rate on my monitor in iRacing. You just feel more connected. Like, for a racing game, it's just better to be in 60 frames a second. Oh my god, I'm going to crash again. And I don't understand. I must be misunderstanding Digital Foundry videos, but it's the point of the review to be like, which is better? The performance mode is better. So if you're watching this and you want to play Forza Horizon 5 on your PS5 Pro, please do it in the performance mode. It's literally the same. Well, actually, it's not the same. I've done this video with Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, where I looked at the PS5 Pro update. And yes, it's 60 FPS on the performance version, it's 30 FPS on the quality, but there is a big jump in visual graphics, which we're going to get onto later. Similar with the Crew Motorfest, there is a noticeable bump in kind of the graphical quality. I would say here, there is not really any noticeable bump, and it's subjective anyway. Yes, I know these races are shot at slightly different times because I did the performance first, then I restarted in quality. It's exactly the same recording. I was also surprised by the Digital Foundry video that it looked like a bit muddy and blurry. Maybe YouTube has changed their compression, or maybe the video wasn't shot, you know, in the full like 4K, like billion gigabit a second render quality. Just crashed into a tree there. I mean, you know by now that this is the performance mode because you're a sim racing or racing game connoisseur. That's why you're also subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed if you know about that. But you can see it's a really nice experience. I can see that beetle spray coming up there. Look, all the reflections. Now side by side with the quality mode, it's just horrendous in comparison. Like, if that was the only one we had, if that was the only mode we had, I would be much more negative about Forza Horizon 5. I'd be saying, man, I can't believe the frame rate is so low for this game. Microsoft have unironically created the best advert for the PS5 Pro. Because Gran Turismo 7, it doesn't really matter whether you have ray tracing or not. You're not going to know, right? No one really, ray tracing is all this kind of, it's a Fugazi kind of thing. But frame rates, you're getting double the damn frame rate. Now, I am going to do some pixel peeping in this video, but I need to give a disclaimer. I don't give a damn about pixel peeping. When I'm driving at 100 miles an hour, crashing through some trees, going through a bush, smashing another tree, off-road, about to flip my Ferrari, I don't care about pixel peeping. I'm literally going 300 miles an hour backwards. Okay? But here's footage in performance mode. Look at the vista. I can see other islands and stuff. I can see the power lines with pretty good anti-aliasing on it. I'm having a really nice fluid experience drifting in my Supra. There's not really any... It would have to be a big jump in quality, right? A big jump in quality. Well, here's me in my Ferrari in quality mode. Would you say this is a big jump in quality? Now, if we stop it here, let's stop it and let's have a look at the pebbles. Because I know what I love to do when I'm in my racing games. In a race, I specifically love to stop and look at pebbles. That's mainly why I buy racing games. To be like this. And now I'm in performance mode and let's stop. Oh, it still looks pretty good. Like, I actually can't tell the difference. It looks insane. It's probably the best looking... Is this better than Gran Turismo 7? I mean, with the draw distance and stuff. And side by side now, for the pixel peepers. Let me know what you think in the comments. How's the pebble game looking? Can you see any ray tracing? Are the pebbles ray traced? Oh no, the pebble's not ray traced in one of them. I don't know which one. Now have a look at the hillside on the right hand side. Look at that stretching on the texture. You might have to go back and have a look. That's not particularly realistic. When you look at the left hand side, it all looks amazing. So I don't think it is a slam dunk that like, oh, the quality mode looks better. But anyway, the point of this video is, if I was me years and years and years ago, and I didn't know about the difference in performance and quality, I didn't know too much about different settings, and I was looking for a recommendation on which setting to play on PS5 Pro, I think I have a duty to let you know that I think performance mode is like a billion miles better. It's not even close. And it saddens me to think that some people might be driving on quality and being like, oh, this game is a bit choppy. It doesn't feel that responsive. It's a bit jerky. It's a bit frustrating. It's not buttery smooth. Maybe my PS5 Pro is not that good. Which, by the way, it was a monumental waste of money on my PS5 Pro. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'm all ears. Have I got it wrong? But I think performance mode is the king. I'll see you next time.